Alright, Ramadan Kareem. After a long break from thinking about the chicken house, I checked my account and I have all of the money for the chicken house in it. So that was their way of letting me know that I got my project approved. They never told me, they never sent me an email, they just put the money in the account. It's a strange way to do things, but it's kind of refreshing, I guess. Tomorrow I start work again, so today will be spent preparing and getting myself reacquainted with the project, figuring out what, if anything, I can do tomorrow, what I should be able to do over the next 2 weeks, so I can start getting this thing rolling. Because I'd like to get it working within the next couple of months. I don't know how possible that is, but I have a lot of people I need to talk to, a lot of stuff I need to do to get it done. So that's what's going to be happening from here. All right. All right. It's September 7th, I think 2011. I've been working on my chicken house project for the entire week. I'm very excited. I talked to my mudir once I found out about the money coming in, that we had the money, and I really wanted to work on it. And he said, after Eid, everything's after Eid because of Ramadan. So I waited and I waited, and then when I talked to him, he was very excited about it. And I started cleaning right away. The kids have been helping me. The kids have been really amazing. I knew they would help me, but it surprised me how much they're into it and how good they are at working. I'm really excited to use them in this project. There's a lot of cleaning to be done, way more than I thought. I'm probably going to have to go in Saturday to work just so, I don't know, I could get the kids to do it, but I think it would just be easier to just get it done myself so I can move on from there. Fadi is going to come in tomorrow, hopefully, and tell me what else I need to do. It's going to be a long process, but Fadi's great. He's been willing to help us with everything so far. I was talking to Atwa today, my agriculture teacher, and he suggested we get a different type of chicken because they're resistant to the cold better, and we don't need to buy them as chicks, which I think is a great idea. It's less work for us, and it'll be easier for them to continue the project after I leave. So he's going to talk to Fadi about that tomorrow. I'm sure Fadi will try to talk him out of it, but I think he just needs to understand that we have limited resources as far as people willing to work on this project. We don't have a whole chicken farm staffed with experienced personnel, but hopefully I can start writing the curriculum soon. That's my next big project. I need to figure out. Need to see on the internet if there's anything that can help me. Any curriculum I can copy, essentially. Yeah, everything's going well. We'll see what next week brings, but so far things are moving forward.
Well, this is what the chicken house looks like after about 4 days of solid cleaning. I'm in the process of scrubbing the floors, which frankly is not very much fun, but I really want to get all this done before the end of the week because I have a training coming up in October that I didn't actually plan on doing. So I need to get all this stuff done, but I've been working like a dog, and hopefully it'll all pay.
Well, here are my wonderful students scrubbing the floors, scrubbing the walls. They are some hard workers, and they ask me every day, when are the chickens coming? So it's good to have them on my side.
Well, I swept all last week. I cleaned everything last week, and I got here today, and the kid from the center next door came over, and he gave me a new brush that actually works a lot better. And I swept out all of this after spending a week of my life cleaning it out last week. I think it's going to be a losing battle against this dust. I just have to do the best job possible. Fadi was supposed to give me a call today, but he's really busy, so I don't know. The next thing to do is put the electricity in and the barbiche, the water thing going across, because I don't know. I want them to have that done before we start. Electricity is going to go right there. Yeah. What else? Yeah, I made sure to get. Obviously not done. But I wanted to get all of my stuff done so that I could put it on them to get their stuff done, because I've been working really hard, and I want them to work really hard too.
All right, it's October 2nd. A little update of where I am on the chicken house. I finally got Fadi to come and talk to us, all four of us. It was good to get everyone together, to give everyone a chance to voice their concerns about what kind of chickens we're going to get, what we're going to do with the chicken house, what sort of material we need to get, where we're going to put things, that sort of thing. He helped us with the fertilizer and everything. Really, everything was business as usual. No big deal. It was good to get everyone together, get everyone talking for the first time, which is good for me because I feel like I'm the only one who either knows exactly what's going on or is completely out of the loop. Like everyone else is kind of grouped into pairs and pairs, and I kind of know and I kind of don't know, but it was good to have everyone there at the same time. Turns out we're not going to buy the day-old chickens. We're going to buy the 2-month-old chickens. So we're going to skip the whole difficult process of sleeping in the chicken house and taking care of them overnight. And it'll also mean we'll be able to get to sell eggs and produce eggs earlier. So Fadi told us we need to buy sheed, which it turns out it means whitewash. I had no idea what it meant. It's just powder, so we mix it with water, and we got a roll, and I led Atwa to it. The thing is he didn't really do that good of a job. Like, he didn't even want to paint it in the first place, but the amount of time I've spent in that chicken house, it's got to sparkle, it's got to be beautiful, you know, it's a lot of money going into this thing. So Abu Baha comes, he looks at it, he gets all pissed off at Fadi, or at Atwa, for not doing a very good job. So he says we need to go buy more sheed. So we go with the buksai, and he says we need to buy more sheed, blah blah, all this. And we also have to buy sheba, which I don't know what it is. It's some like salt that goes in there. It smells good though. My neighbor across the street says that it works better than speed stick. So I might have to use some of that. So we go back, we mix it together. It's just not doing it. But everyone's told me we got to use sheed with sheba, so I was like, whatever. Like, I'm tired of talking about this. We just need to do it. So we start doing it, and we're rolling it on. It's really difficult to roll on because like none of the salt dissolved. I don't know the purpose of this sheba. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, the paint's coming off. I'm calling Fadi. I'm just like, look, man, like the paint's coming off. Chickens are gonna eat the paint. He's like, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Trying not to worry about it, but it seems like a big problem. So stay tuned on that one. But I talked to Abu Anas, one of the other bus drivers, and he said sheed should only be going on the outside, not on the inside. And he's the only one that told me that. Now we went and we bought the sheed with Atwa, and Atwa was there too, and it's like he didn't even pay attention. I don't understand this. But I'm not going to let the sheed issue cause me too much stress. It's already causing me stress, as you can see. But we'll see what happens. I was supposed to go to my center today, but a family member of mine passed away, so I took the day off to kind of gather my thoughts so I wouldn't get too frustrated when I go back to this. So we'll see what happens. When I go back, I'll be going back tomorrow, hopefully by the end of the week. Enough will have happened that I can update a little bit more on the project. And here's a view of my chicken house from the side. And here's a nice view of the chicken house from the front.
Alright, well, this is the new and improved chicken house. I've spent a lot of time whitewashing it with the students, put in a new door. It's really quite beautiful right now. We still have a fair amount of stuff to do on the inside, but we have the walls whitewashed. We have the floors pretty much whitewashed. It's really in stark contrast to the way it looked before. One of the windows broke, but you know, that stuff happens. So today we're going to put in another coat of whitewash. We're going to put the electricity in, So you can see it coming in over there. We got it leading from one of the centers across the way all the way through. We have to put that up here, install some lights, install the food here that goes on top of those, and put the shards or the waters. These are the nesting boxes that will house the chickens, inshallah. So there still is a lot of work, but significantly less now.
Right, hi. Well, what day is it? I don't even know what day it is. October 8th. And I have finished my job in the chicken house for now. It's all on them. And if you've been listening to what I've been saying, that's been my whole goal, is to finish all the things that I can do myself so that it is up to them to do the rest of it. Because I am a special ed volunteer and not an agricultural volunteer. So I want to get back in the classroom working with my students. What did I do this week? So I finished the whitewashing. The chicken house looks just beautiful. And I've started to figure out how to get the new masharabs, the drinkers for the chickens. The guy I talked to made it seem like it was going to be really expensive, that they had to be custom built, but I think that's a bunch of hogwash. So we'll see how much they cost. We have probably like 300 dinars that we're not going to wind up spending on the things that we have budgeted for. So it's kind of like an extra budget for the masharab. So if it costs a little bit more, it'll be okay. I spent 2 hours sitting in a water tank the other day fixing a hole. I actually looked up on YouTube how to fix a hole in a metal water tank. It's amazing what's on the internet now. And I made my own putty out of glue and wood chips to put in between the hole, and I put epoxy on the inside and the outside. Um, it looks like crap, but I'm incredibly proud of myself because before Jordan, changing a light bulb I had to clear a whole afternoon to change a light bulb, so I'm pretty proud of myself that I can come up with solutions to these problems. So I talked to my mudir, and I told him, I was like, you guys got to take care of the electricity, you guys got to take care of the water pipe. Like, I'm taking care of the drinkers for the chickens, and everything else has got to be on you because we need all this stuff done before chickens get here. And the window broke. I don't know, you saw it in one of the videos, the window's broken. So they have to fix that. And he said yes. Will he forget about it? Most definitely. But have I done my part? Yes. All I have to do is remind him every morning. So have you done the electricity? So have you done the electricity? Then I think everything will be fine. But I'm looking forward to taking another break from the project, if only for a couple days. The perspective is really, it helps a lot. I get tunnel vision sometimes when I'm working on something. So to be redirected with another project will be wonderful. But yeah, that's it.